Hey, today I thought I would talk about unique weapons. Now, they are really not worth going for, but at the current state of the game, there really isn't a whole lot else to do once you finish the story. So, I figured people would be a little bit curious about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through one right now. So here's Ling Tong's. I have his all decked out already, obviously. Basically, you have to go to a certain mission. Like if I go here, I believe his is in chapter 4. Yeah, here's his. So basically, you need to clear all these objectives. And when you do, it will basically just give you the weapon. I've always gotten them just from clearing all the objectives in one run. I'm not actually sure if you can clear them all like one by one or something like that, but it's generally better to just get it in one run anyway. And it's always very possible to do that. A lot of these I finished on my first run. Now, the biggest problem with them, I wanted to warn people before they grind for them. You can see how minimal the difference is. The difference in attack is only 6. That's just basically nothing. That's like a third of the proficiency bonus. So I think that's something that needs to be fixed. I don't know if they're planning to add like more weapons later on. You can tell it's not even a unique weapon. It's basically just like a recolor. So I find that part of the game really frustrating. Basically, the best thing you get from it is like every rare weapon will come with at least one, actually will come with only one yellow element. So you can use that to kind of circumvent the grind a little bit. You can look up online, there's a Japanese wiki that has a lot of the rare weapons documented. So if you don't want to grind for something like Storm or whatever, you can actually do it that way, but Hundun spawns so often I don't really see why you would want to do that. Now you have to have the character in the team. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Ling Tong's right now. So his is pretty straightforward. You basically just need to speedrun it. I believe it has to be on Chaos. You can also put the objectives here if you want. Some of the objectives are like really annoying. That's why I wanted to warn people to not really go out of your way to get them. There aren't even any achievements tied to them, so it's not like you need to do it if you're going for a platinum either. Like the difference in attack is very marginable, so or marginal. I like how you don't even get like a unique design for them, so that kind of sucks too. Some of the most annoying objectives you can get is like having to get a certain amount of kills with the Muso attacks, or like the Unity magic and stuff like that. Those can be pretty annoying to farm. Now I'm on the PC version, and you can actually increase how many peons spawn. You can see like how thick the crowds are, but if you're on console, it can be more difficult to do that. I'm not actually sure if the Switch version has like the requirements changed. I know that Hyrule Warriors had stuff like that. I think Tong's unique moveset was awesome.
このままだったらいずれ全滅っちゅうことが。三つになんとか短期決戦に持ち込めんか。奴らはゼウス降臨前に型をつけたがっているはずだ。我らが攻勢に転じれば乗ってきましょう。戦もはかどるわ。
堂々とした戦ぶりに甘えたいな。私ごときがすみません。
さすがなるご活躍。あなたと共に戦えること誇りに思います。すごいっすね。真の三国無双になっちまうなんて。何を手間取っている。父上を敵に出迎えさせる気か。そろそろ敵もしびれを切らす頃じゃな。
So Kotaro is actually a pretty good speedrun character. Sometimes you'll have like certain timed objectives that you need to complete. So basically, Samurai Warriors characters, for whatever reason, they made it so that their Godspeed attacks, or hyper attacks, proc elements on each button press. So you can actually use that with certain characters to move faster. Like, he covers a lot of distance and he moves pretty fast. So he's actually, from what I've seen, faster than a horse. I haven't actually done any testing or anything. Alright, so there's the second objective. Now, pretty much every time you fail this mission, this particular objective, it's always Naotora that dies. I guess she's too busy apologizing. And she just apologized like twice in a row right there, so that's probably a pretty good theory. Not playing the best right now. Sunsei's kind of a struggle tier. Hitboxes are not very good. Tonfa moveset, as much as I love Tonfa's, is not the best. Put it nicely. So, I cleared all the objectives there. Normally that would spawn the weapon, but you can only get the unique weapons once. You can't, like, disassemble them. I was actually kind of excited to farm some of these and just disassemble them to get the elements and have it be guaranteed instead of random like it is from the Pandemonium battles, but unfortunately you can't do that. So you're not going to be able to see it here, but basically in one of these slots the unique weapon would be there. But like I said, the difference in power, or the increase in power, is like negligible at best. It's like barely anything. On Ling Tong's weapon, it's exactly 6 attacks. So if that's worth it to you, you can go for it. But I can warn you in advance, there are some that are really annoying. And the way this game is structured, you know, there's a lot of talking. Like sometimes you'll be stuck waiting for them to shut up in front of a gate for like what feels like an hour. So if you want to deal with it, you can, but there's not really much of a reason to. Ideally, you can just get a 4th weapon like this from here, or the Officer Summer Camp feature, and just get it that way, and then just use crystals to get it to 8 slots, and then just do Pandemonium battles to optimize your weapons. It's pretty much going to be the same thing either way. However, sometimes they do have really nice yellow skills on them, or abilities, so it's really your call. Anyway, I'll go ahead and I'll show it one more time. No, they just came back from summer camp, just like I was saying. So this is actually a good way to get elements as well. As you can see, I just got 87 of the Windstorm. Sometimes they come back with pretty good stuff. Like, I already got an 8-slot weapon for him. Now, sometimes when you just get a character, like sometimes you'll also get a level 4 weapon that way. But if you don't, sometimes it can be faster to just get a unique one. But they always spawn with only 4 slots, so you're going to have to spend a minimum of 4 crystals to optimize the weapon, whereas the level 4 weapons can spawn with 8 slots right off the bat. So that's another reason why the unique weapons basically suck. I think it's kind of a shame that they are like the main like gameplay hook like, after you finish the game, but they're just so like marginally better than the other weapons. It's not really worth bothering to get them. Alright, so let me go ahead and show his weapon. So basically there's a difference of 6 proficiency bonus, which is not really much at all. If you want to go for them, you can. Some of them are actually pretty easy and straightforward to get. A lot basically just amount to, you know, just basically speed run the level, just use your best characters and just run through it and kill everything fast. But there's some that are really annoying, and depending on how scripted that particular level is, sometimes you can get stuck a lot waiting for them to shut up and open the gate, or for something to actually happen. And that can get on your nerves. I just wanted to warn people in advance. It's not worth it. If you can't get one of these weapons in like 1 or 2 tries, you're better off just waiting to get a level 4 weapon, because they're basically the same. Anyway, that's it. I just thought I'd educate and warn people about how shitty the unique weapons are, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.